I don't even fucking know. You know, I don't fucking know. I haven't even showered. I haven't showered in days. Because I know that if I spend 8 hours a day in the shower for the next month and a half, no amount of scrubbing will ever wash this away. Oh, you thought Dragon Ball Evolution was bad. Oh boy, do I have a treat for you. Let Uncle Nick tell you a story, people. Don't watch Fist of the North Star.
Because Dragon Ball Evolution was just so fucking good, right? Now, okay, I'll cut this movie some slack. It's before Dragon Ball Evolution was even a thought. Before it was even an inkling of a thought.
But that doesn't help make it suck any less. Let's just say this film has 2 stars on IMDb.
Now remember back in my Dragon Ball Evolution review where I kept bringing up how the movie was nothing like Dragon Ball and needed to follow the source material a bit more? Yeah, well, this is the exact opposite. The reason why the Marvel movies work so well is that they don't do things that aren't too unbelievable. They make subtle changes to certain events that happen in the comics and to certain characters, so for the sake of suspending our disbelief. However, Fist of the North Star goes dick first into its source material and never tries to not follow it except for a few rare exceptions. And those few rare exceptions are terrible.
Let's not put this off any longer. This is Fisting of the Porn Star.
Come on, Jesus, fuck, how long are these credits? Okay, fine, skip. We wake up in the year Mad Max, where the planet has been anal fucked by nuclear war and is now run by over-muscular freaks who rape, pillage, and murder while riding around on motorcycles.
Other than that, shit's improved. People don't have to go to work, school's out, and they'll never know what it means to be rickrolled. Wait. The apocalypse sounds fucking awesome!
Oh god, it's Gary Daniels' sexy, sexy chest! So we're treated to the film's villain, Shin, murdering Kenshiro's instructor, Ryukin, here played by Malcolm McDowell.
Insert Fallout 3 joke here.
And Shin kills him in a way fitting of the master of Nanto Saiken. By using a gun.
Because that's how Shin would do it, isn't it? He's known for using guns in the show and the comics, right? Like, did you guys ever even watch the fucking show? Or read the comics? Or, I don't know, fucking anything? Shin doesn't use guns. He never uses guns. I'm not even sure he knows they fucking exist. Like, it's just a dumb movie. Don't let it get the best of you, Nick. Do not let it get the best of you. Proceed.
President Eden gives some intel on how the world's gone to shit, as if the poorly constructed sets that looked like they were ripped directly from Waterworld didn't already tell us that. And hell, you got Dante Bosco teaching kids how to fight. Shit doesn't get more fucked than that. When Dante Bosco is your military's combat instructor, everything has officially gone to Browntown.
It's hard to take a man in his 40s seriously when he still sounds like his testicles are firmly lodged in his throat. Oddly enough, I really like Dante as Bart. He provides a great deal of energy to the character, and he'd be great to voice the character.
Bart sorta resides with a blind girl named Lynn, who has been driven to blindness because she saw her parents killed.
What? No, repeat that.
Bart sorta resides with a blind girl named Lynn, who has been driven to blindness because she saw her parents killed.
Movie, I don't think you know how blindness works. You can't just see something traumatic and then go blind. Proceed.
On top of all this, we have the late Chris Penn as Joggy, and let me say, he is certainly the hero this film needs, just not the hero this film deserves. Like Dante, he provides a great deal of charm and character to his role, and he's the only person who nails his performance dead on.
Let's kill some people! Let's kill them! And let's enjoy it!
Cut to Little House in the Shitstorm, and Kenshiro is being taken in by a couple who are then abruptly attacked by raiders, whom he defeats by enthusiastically poking them.
What are you trying to do, tickle me to death? Don't turn your back on me!
You're already dead.
Okay, somehow that doesn't have the same impact that it does in the show.
Also, look at this thug's mug as Kenshiro kicks through the door. I dare you to look at it for more than 30 seconds without laughing. Holy fuck, it's Trevor Phillips from Grand Theft Auto 5. He's been hitting the gym after all that meth. After some overacting from Shin, Kenshiro somehow cures Lynn's blindness by herpaderpadoop. The film never explains it. It's explained in the anime, but it's really stupid there too. And we soon get Kenshiro's backstory.
You see, in the anime, Kenshiro is searching for his wife, Yulia, who was kidnapped by his former best friend, Shin. Shin confronted Kenshiro and attempted to kill him, forcing Yulia to say she loves Shin, and leaves Kenshiro to die in the nuclear wastes. Well, this happens in the movie, but it's a lot stupider. Here's the scene from the anime.
Shin.
The time has come. Julia is mine now. In times like these, only the strongest may possess what is most valuable.
What are you doing? Oh,
Let her go.
Get back!
I warn you, don't stand in my way, Ken. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if I have to. You see, Julia's mine, understand?
this is madness. The fists of the North and South aren't ever supposed to fight. You know that.
Perhaps that was true once, but now rules are meaningless. Defend yourself! Come, Julia. It's over.
Oh, I can't leave him now. Not like this. Ken.
Brother, the time has come for us to teach that bastard Shin a lesson. Now!
I've won, and you have lost. The question is, why? Because the power of your will has no ambition to feed it. Nor the need to crush your enemy.
Oh, no. Shin, at one time you were Ken's closest friend. He trusted and respected you. When you were chosen as Fist of the South Star, he was glad for you, glad for his friend's success. But you were never really his friend, were you?
Yes, I was. But then he left, and when he came back, he brought you. The first time I saw you, I knew you'd be mine someday, and that day has come.
Shin's broken all the rules, and to think that Ken trusted him like a brother. But we're his brothers. You're the strongest, Rao. You've got to get down there and challenge Shin to a fight. You know you can take him. Now with Ken out of the way, you will be the Fist of the North Star. Of course, it's your decision to face him or not, and I won't blame you if you don't. After all, we both know what happens if you challenge the power of the Fist and fail. You either bleed to death, become a mindless vegetable, or worse. But I'm certain you're strong enough to win. And who knows better than me? I'm your brother, aren't I?
Believe me, I know how much you love Julia, but I'm certain that you want what's best for her.
Ken!
For instance, you want her to be safe, don't you? And look at how you've protected her. Under the circumstances, it's clear that she'll be safer with me.
I'll never be yours, Shin.
Julia, you have no choice. You're mine now.
Force is the only way you'll get me to leave him. But I won't ever go of my own free will.
Oh? Perhaps I can change your mind. Have you changed your mind yet? It's up to you, Julia. Does he live, or does he die? Say it, Julia. Speak and I'll stop. Just say you belong to me.
She knows I'd rather die than hear that, Shin. Just as I know that she'd rather die than say it.
If that's the way you want it, so be it! I hate to do this to an old friend, but I'm afraid you've left me no choice.
And here is that same exact scene from this movie.
Kenshiro, my friend. Julia?
Shin? Playing soldier?
I'm not playing. The world needs a leader.
Did it choose you?
I chose it. He chose nothing.
He is nothing.
Slitting your wrist will be quicker
Is that a fact?
and less painful.
Okay.
You have my permission.
Thank you.
You're gonna die!
Kenshiro! Kenshiro!
My head! What did you do to me?
We're friends, Shin. What are you doing?
You have betrayed your teachings. The North Star and the Southern Cross are no longer in balance.
Shin, no! No, don't do this!
I'm not doing this. He is.
The North Star and Southern Cross must never fight. That is the teaching.
And the teaching is true. There is no North Star.
No, Kenshiro! Shin, no! Don't do this!
Pick him up!
No! Kenshiro! Kenshiro!
Julia, tell me you love me.
Never! I love Kenshiro! No! 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 Shin!
Tell me you love me!
Never! Never! No! No!
Tell me! Tell me you love me!
I have you, Shin!
So Shin's goons pretty much kidnap the whole town, and somehow Ken can hear Lin screaming from what must be miles away, and walks in her direction to rescue her.
You see, in the anime, this works. Why? Because we have already established a supernatural element of Kenshiro. Here, it doesn't. We haven't established that Hokuto Shinken gives him abilities beyond that of normal people. We have just established that all it is a bunch of stupid-looking Sentai poses and very enthusiastic poking.
The point of Hokuto Shinken is pretty much just to be a bullshit cop-out excuse as to why Kenshiro is so fucking awesome. But here, it's not even that. It's just sort of a thing. He knows Hokuto Shinken, and that somehow allows him to make people's heads explode.
So, Kenshiro and Bart sneak into Southern Cross, which is where... it's pretty much Shin's Snake Mountain. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting a He-Man reference in a review of a movie about incredibly muscular men.
Yeah, am I jumping around too much? Yeah, it's because they tried compressing over 20 episodes of anime into an hour and a half of shit movie. It didn't exactly make the transition all too well. Kenshiro arrives and has an incredibly bland and uninspired fight with what I assume is supposed to be Mr. Hart, only he's not as awesome as Mr. Hart. And after getting his ass whooped by Hart for a little while, Kenshiro decides to turn the tables using a kick that clearly does not connect.
Jesus fuck, Mr. Magoo could see through that bullshit choreography.
I hear your friend's in town, sweetheart. Lord Shin won't be requiring your services any longer.
Fight somebody who can fight back, you piece of crossman trash.
Look out, he's got a knife!
Bart gets stabbed? But he'll be alright though, right? Like it's Fist of the North Star. No one ever dies in that show, like Ray or Rao or Shu or I can't believe he's gone. Like just like that, dead. Now who's going to provide the annoying comic relief that this film clearly didn't need?
Nope, never mind. The special effects can provide plenty of laughs. Especially with the fucking zombie. What the fuck's up with that?
So it comes down to the hour of the final battle with Shin. It's North Star versus South Star. Good versus evil. Obama versus Romney. The final fucking battle.
And boy howdy does it disappoint. It is literally just a bunch of kicks that hit air and some light pokes.
Like fuck. I've seen better fight choreography from the angry video game nerd. Seriously. And this whole thing, not just this scene, but the whole movie paints Shin to be some selfish asshole. In the anime and manga, Shin is an underlining madman who is pushed to think that Yulia is really in love with him and not Kenshiro. He's deluded himself into thinking that she just doesn't know what she wants and that what she wants is someone who worships brute force over kindness. He's kind of a Shakespearean character. He's a lot more complex than, I want that and I'm going to have it. He has motivations and goals and he's actually driven by something. Here, he's just a dog with a bone and she's got the hole he wants to bury it in. That's it. That's exactly it. He just wants to fuck her. They don't really establish his goals. He's just some asshole. That's it. Yeah, he's just an asshole. See, this is part of Shin's character. He's a lunatic who's willing to do some dirty, underhanded things, but he never once loses his class. He always has some dignity to him, and never once begs Kenshiro to spare him. He fights Kenshiro knowing full well that he might die, and actually, in the comics and the anime, Shin kills himself. What does Shin do here?
Pretty much just dies with a grin that says, I fucked your wife. All the while, there's a very uninteresting fight going on downstairs between Jagi and Yulia. But no one gives a fuck.
Shin's dead, Jagi's dead, Dante Bosco's dead. So is my faith in humanity. The film is an incoherent mess that makes zero sense and never once tries to explain itself. Sure, the fact that Kenshiro is really good at kung fu is indeed a bullshit excuse for all the awesome shit he can do. But at the least it's an explanation. Here, we get nothing. Absolutely nothing. He can just do everything. because he's the Fist of the Board Store or whatever. All of the characters, save for the two, are void of personality. And quite literally, Chris Penn and Dante Bosco are the best actors of the bunch. And I don't even know how to wrap this up. This movie is just, it's atrocious. It is literally the second worst film I've ever actually watched. And I've seen a lot, okay? I've seen, like, if you guys think how bad, like, if you think Dragon Ball Evolution, Kite, Castron, or Gatchaman were bad, like the actual live-action movies, not the anime I reviewed of Gatchaman and Castron, if you think those are bad, wow, you ain't seen nothing yet. But you know, in spite of all this, I actually feel like reviewing something good. I'll see you next time.
たとえ天地逆となっても己の道は変えぬ。最後に今一撃の力を。母ちゃん。ケンシロ決まった。長かった。2000年前に作られし北斗の悲劇。今その決着はついた。